Good morning, City Church. I just feel led to share with you a couple things this morning and invite you into a couple things as well. Last night, I woke up at 3 and I couldn't go back to sleep because I felt like God was talking to me and talking. And we met with the leadership team last night, and there were some hard things that were shared. It's been a hard season. The last year has been a hard season, but then also some just difficult things had come up, and I was lamenting them with God, and I was lamenting maybe some things that it feels like we've prayed for a really long time and not seen breakthrough. And I was just being really honest with God about how hard that was. And I felt him say to me, would you fast? Would you fast for 40 days? And I said, when do you want me to start fasting? He said, today. And I felt in my heart he was asking me to fast coffee. Well, coffee is probably a stronghold for me, and I love it, and I depend on it daily. And so I just really felt like he was asking me to fast that. And then I felt like he said, put all your mountains and your molehills in my hands, and pray and fast for 40 days. And I just felt like he was encouraging me, like, there's nothing that's too big for me. Give it to me. There's nothing that's too small for me. Give that to me too. And so I was like, okay, I can fast for 40 days. Then I heard him ask, look up when Pentecost is in the church calendar, because I didn't really know when that was celebrated this year. So I Googled it. I Googled Pentecost, and for a fleeting moment, I thought, I wonder if that's 40 days away. But I was like, nah, that can't be 40 days away. And I looked it up. It's May 23rd, and I went to my calendar and counted the days, and sure enough, it's 40 days. And I just was like, yeah, this is something God really wants to do, and also just really encouraged with the idea of Pentecost, and that God's still moving. He's still doing things. He's still speaking. He's still on the move. And so I just felt some surrender in my heart as far as like, yeah, I want to see you move. I want to pray and fast. And then I just really felt like I needed to bring it to the leadership team and ask them to join me in praying and fasting. And I also felt like it was really important that they don't feel like they have to fast the same thing, but that they ask the Lord what it is that they should fast for these 40 days. Then they encouraged me to send it out to the whole church and share this invitation to fast. And I think what really comes to my heart for us is that he wants us to put our mountains and our molehills into his hands, into his pot. And, I've always thought about fasting as something that I just needed to grow in, and it is. I'm really bad at it. As a spiritual discipline that I need to grow in, and it's always come out of like, I've tried to muster up the desire to fast. But this morning, it was different. It was like God's invitation was, hey, this is a challenge to you. I want you to trust me and see me working in your everything, the mountains and the molehills. So I want to bring this invitation to you. I want to ask you to fast together as a community. And specifically give him our mountains and our molehills. And when I heard that instruction, I really felt like it was important that we verbalize what those things are in our life, the little things, the big things, and everything in between, with each other as we fast and pray, so that we can fast and pray for those things for each other. So be encouraged. I think this is an invitation for us all, and God is still moving, and I'm really excited. So, looking forward to hearing what God lays on your heart, and if you'll be joining in the fasting and the praying, and what mountains and molehills you face today. Blessings.